It's time for our weekly question of, it's new, but is it any good?
Yes, this week we have got sports cars that cost around £30,000. This is the Nissan 350Z.
And this is the new Honda S2000. Now, I can't tell it from the old model either, but it is new, it's got more lenient springs, rated dampers, it's less likely to spit you off at a roundabout, apparently, and because this is the GT version, we've got a removable metal hardtop.
Well, this is the top-of-the-range GT 350Z. Under the bonnet, it's got a V6 engine with 308 bhp. It'll hit 62 miles an hour in 6.1 seconds.
Yeah, that's quick. The little Honda is actually a little bit down on power, 236 brake horsepower, but it is light, so it only uses an extra tenth to get to 62.
Anyway, these are sports cars, so let's find out how they drive.
North Circular, anyone?
Yes. Do you want to hand me your roof?
The second you get in this S2000, you feel like you're in a proper sports car. It's tight, it's snug, but not uncomfortably so, and it just feels like it's going to hold you in place when you start throwing the car around. You don't flop around in the seating. In the middle, it's a big digital dash, a bit like looking at a posh microwave, but it's dominated by this huge digital rev counter. A big thing about the rev counter is it goes to 9,000. Listen, 5, 6, 6.5, and it goes again. 8, 9,000 RPM up change. This car feels just so racy.
The Nissan is definitely the bigger car, and that combined with the V6 engine, which is very happy to lollop along at low revs, means that this is a great motorway companion. So you'd think that this car was built for comfort. It's also built for speed. I can spend a whole day going sideways around a racing circuit, thoroughly enjoying myself. But sideways is not how you drive on the road. And it does crush a bit over potholes, and there is a fair amount of scuttle shake, but do you know what? I can forgive it because it has got a very creamy, juicy, potent, silky V6 engine.
Let's talk prices. This S2000 GT, £28,600, making it a couple of grand cheaper than your Nissan.
Yeah, fair comment, but I really don't think a couple of grand in this market is too much of a big deal.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, I just want to show you this. If you buy a sports car, you may well want to pop away for a, fruity weekend somewhere, Whitby or whatever. I happen to have my weekend bag here. Now, this big sack full of thongs and stuff fits in the S2000. You say this is a big car.
Yeah.
If I put this in there, no matter how much you squash it, it doesn't fit, won't shut.
That's crazy. The smaller car is the more practical car. But look, let's get a winner. What are we actually looking for?
We want a sports car. And if you're going to talk about tactility and focus and excitement, something that really wakes you up in the morning, for me, it's got to be the S2000. That's easier to drive quickly, but this is the one that will really make you feel alive.
Yep, I totally agree. And so this week's winner of It's New But Is It Any Good is the Honda S2000.